Guys, who heard the EP? Can you guys see me? And I always just go live with the guest already there, but this time around he's facing some problems with this Zoom, so I just had to come in front while he's figuring this shit out. So who's watching? If you're watching me, just say hi, okay? Think you sent me a video. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, I'll be reading your comments in the group, okay, and answering them on this live. So yeah, somebody asked, is he Cameroonian? Yeah, CROWNZ is Cameroonian. So what do you guys think about the project? Which song was your favorite in the project, in the EP? Which song did you guys enjoy the most? So I think his Zoom is not signing in. So I just told him to reset his password. This is two kids. What's up? Okay, you're watching. There's somebody here, I don't know your name. I just see two emojis of love eyes. So yeah, two kids two is watching. So if you guys have any question, you can drop it beneath the live chat, or you can also drop it in the group. I'll reply to everybody. Yep, I think you may have seen it now that the live is on. So yeah, you better figure your shit out. But he told me he was ready. How was he ready when the Zoom wasn't working? Skizia Yenkia. Bro, I said, I don't know. Me and CROWNZ will give a good chat today. We'll give a good chat. He Zoom the malfunction. I'll just leave like the way I want to do, and I want me you the chat now. There any we get question for you, like guide or the drop question for comment section, right? Then person where he get question where you want like for join the chat, I'll join the Zoom link for inside the WhatsApp group or for the live chat. Then any we want to join, we could then join, we now ask you the question or take part in the conversation or any topic we would talk about. That's what I want to make one day. But the Zoom the malfunction. So I don't know. So wait till they offer your end. Tomo, yeah. Happy weekend, by the way, to everybody watching. Happy weekend to you watching. Skizzy, that's a blast. It's in actually Boya Network. No, be Boya Network Skizzy. Nah, you need to sign in. Whether you don't forget the password for your Zoom. Then let's say don't stay with do Zoom meeting or Zoom live call, because the last time we used Zoom, I think it was when he dropped that is EP the boy. That was when we used it. I don't know if you don't use them again after that, but yeah. So the time you don't just drop a new EP battle scars. So now we want to talk about today. Oh, he said, "Oh, my accounts were straight." Okay. I think he can see the live. He did reply me now for WhatsApp. So I believe say he did see the live, but he Zoom did misbehave. So if you're watching me right now, just say hi, okay? If you have any questions, you drop in the comment section. Let us keep chatting. For all the shenanigans that already happened, even after even AFCON, Mojo the chat, why would the try to figure out his Zoom? They way jump in, there we go. The topic will really start. Oh, really? Skizzy don't listen. Okay, if CROWNZ, if you're watching right now, Skizzy don't listen your EP, okay? He say he has a review written for it. NATO, what's up? Yeah, welcome to the live. If you guys have any question concerning the EP or concerning everything that has been happening, like the whole shenanigans, everything in the industry that has been happening, you can ask my opinion on it. On another side, I will tell you the way I feel and the way I think about them. So if you guys have any question, you guys can ask me. At the year, Ugotori, why are they trying to guide CROWNZ on how we go solve that problem? I see. Yep. Dope project. Yeah, that's this Skizzy. So everybody watching, you can drop. Okay, wait, let me tell. Say, Grand, how you the city AFCON? Who go win? Siam, I be Cameroonian. Any man we ask you like, you go now, so go ask Burkina Faso man, say how you the city AFCON, now go win. You stick racing, you go win. Yeah, no. If you like, you go ask Comoros. Maui come Comoros say it is the AFCON now go win. You go stick racing, na them go win. You go ask if it. Go ask if Ethiopia. The one food already as now. Now go win the competition. Don't already to say then go win. Significant ask me say at the City African Nation Cup they go so now go win. But Cameroon no you want them to talk with it. Clean. Which team, which country don't score goal past Cameroon? Which country don't score goal the number of goals and past Cameroon? Now only we. You see, no. Egypt, David, Egypt, Morocco, all that guy, David, Ghana, we no day. They try. We no day. See small team that they hold and so the warrior. Yo, two kids, what's up? What's up? If you have any questions for me, just drop it there, okay? Or if you have any questions concerning the EP, you can drop it. Though CROWNZ is his Zoom is messing up. He just sent me a voice note saying that all his Zooms were working and yeah. You need to say Cameroon never meet better team yet. Oh, we Siam better team now. Which one? Egypt, Nigeria don't hold and conquer. Better team now. Which one? Morocco. Common na Malawi or na Mali. Common Mali the whole Morocco for the draw we. Better team now. Which one again? Ghana. Ghana. Ghana innovation zero cross group stage. So would I recall better team? Would I tell me better team my year? Better team now which one? Until me to the better team. 2 kids, you can ask questions concerning football, music, because right now the Cameroon is hosting the AFCON, right? So I'm open to anything. It's just opinion based, right? You guys ask my opinion on anything happening in the industry or football or anything. We are here to chat. It's a conversation. All right. Need to open. Let me see something. Okay, let me tell him to call through WhatsApp. Let's see if this one would work. Okay, when I don't ask, I say who I think they go win. Okay, or when I want to watch me right now, who I think they go win the AFCON. When I don't ask me, I don't give my answer now. Or when I go talk different thing. That can someone actually buy YouTube views? There are so many ways that can be possible, and it's at your own risk, okay? Because when you start buying views, YouTube realize, because YouTube pay per view. So when you're buying views, you're messing with their money. You're trying to trick the system, so you may lose the channel or the platform you're trying to buy the views for. And on the other hand, you can also buy views like ads, like do the same way you boost ads on sponsor post on Facebook. You can do the same thing on YouTube, you know, because if you do research, and all these guys, like some guys say they sell 10,000 YouTube views, 1,000 YouTube views, this and all that. Yeah, they may do it. It may just be spam views, or yeah, because when you spam views, because when I started YouTube, there was one thing I was doing. The first channel I ever created, that channel didn't do anything, because at that time you never needed all this 1,000 watch hour or 4,000 subscribers to get monetized. When you just create a YouTube channel, that's anybody who had a Google account was eligible to make money from YouTube, right? So when I created that YouTube channel, I feel forgotten the name of it. I forgot, but I just made a 20-second clip, right? And I posted on it, and ads were playing on it. So I realized that YouTube pay per ad view. So what I did was I opened the same tab, the same video on so many tabs, right? And I was just replaying it. And when those banner ads come on them, I click on them. So in a day, when I did that in a day, because it's so tedious, because I was just one person doing it, but I made $50 in a day. And I did the same thing again, I did that for a week, and I was like, shit, I don't hit jackpot. One day I just slept, I woke up in the morning, the YouTube channel was down. YouTube told me I was doing, I was trying to trick the system, something like that. Then when I did research, YouTube has a term for that, okay? Something that you just open a channel. I have so many guys watching your videos, clicking on those banners that appear to make you money. Oh, they call it a stream farm. Like you're working, you know, where you get farm with the plan, all that and everything. That's how they call it, stream farm. So they've done their research. They've done so many things to prevent so many things like spam views, spam comments, and spam all those things. So you can buy views here, but for your own detriment. Like if you don't, oh wait, this nigga tried to call me. Two kids in Morocco can take it. Morocco take it in. In Morocco fait pas group stage now. Me fait pas group stage before the top whatever take am. Group stage fait gêner Morocco for there. The only two countries that have succeeded to qualify are Nigeria and Cameroon. The rest are still able to be eliminated, or some of the guys you guys think are out, they can still go through, depending on the way the last games play out. So the two guys who are sure for a fact that they've qualified is Cameroon and Nigeria. Wait, Morocco? No, Morocco has 4 points. Nah, not Morocco. Who again has 6 points apart from Cameroon and Nigeria? Nato, that question, in a sense, okay, in a sense, yes, and in a sense, no, because when it comes to okay, for your question, you say looking at how successful an artist is, do you think YouTube views should be some sort of scale to measure success or compare artists? Yes and no. Okay, so let me just take the first part of it. Okay, looking at success and art, do you think YouTube should be some sort of scale to measure YouTube views? Okay, YouTube views, it depends on where the artist is from. Okay, because you can compare the skill of the artist depending on the number of views they have, but you can't use that to equate it to money. Because YouTube views, if majority of your views come from Cameroon, you're making shit. You're just making little or nothing. You're making money, but not heavy money. If it's somebody like, or let's just say for an African, if it's like from a place like South Africa, Ivory Coast, or Nigeria, those countries have high ads, like high pay when it comes to YouTube views. Okay, if you want to compare, so one, you think of where the artist is from, okay, and equate that with his views. And the views, you can use the views to equate the numbers. Like this guy can generate 1 million views, this guy can just generate just 100,000 views or 1,000 views or this number of views. You understand? You can still compare, okay, this guy has more exposure than this guy because he has more views than this guy. You understand? You can say this guy has more views than this guy, but you can't use that same metric to equate their revenue. Because, for example, let me use somebody like an Anderson Park and somebody like a Takashi 69, right? Takashi 69, every time he drops a song, in less than 24 hours, that guy must have at least 10 million views. But Anderson Park takes almost 6 to 7 months to get to 2 million views on his songs. Sometimes can take 3 months to get to 2 million views. But the venues Anderson Park is booked on or can be booked for Tekashi 69's audience, Tekashi cannot be booked for those kind of events because Anderson does arena tours, Tekashi do clubs. You understand? But on YouTube, you see the numbers are different. How does that translate to revenue and all that? Anderson Park, the kind of songs he does, he has an audience, he has a market, he has a grasp of his audience. So if he has 1,000, if he has 1 million views, just know the 1 million guys who view those songs are actually 1 million people. But Tekashi 69, his songs are driven by hype at the moment. That's one. Two, his fan base is mainly filled with kids. Okay. 3, he runs ads. And 4, he has spam views. Like somebody will play the song on repeat because his songs are sometimes short. You understand? So sometimes you can't equate YouTube views to success of an artist or how much money they make or financial success for an artist, because yeah, sometimes those views can be equated to exposure the artists have. But at the same time, those views can be misleading. Like you just asked, can they buy views? Yeah, there are so many things you can do with views, can play views. But if it is a place like Spotify, yeah, then we can talk. Spotify also depends on the country, because most Cameroonians don't listen to Spotify, so we have to consider the countries that use Spotify and all those other platforms. You understand? Like all those other countries that use Spotify, the views on Spotify equate to the money, or the plays equate to the money. Okay, whether you're from South Africa or you're from USA, if you have the same amount of streams, you get the same amount of pay. And it's higher than YouTube, way higher than YouTube, like 5 times what YouTube pays per 1,000. Let me just say YouTube can be given for a Cameroonian, right? A Cameroonian can make, for 1,000 views, he can make maybe 0.70 cents or 0.80 cents. If they want to do it so much, it'll be $1 for 1,000 views. But Spotify gives you almost $5 to, almost 5 for 1,000 views, which means if you're making 100,000 plays on Spotify, you get it. That's $1,000 just for 100K. But there are so many Cameroon artists who get 100K on YouTube easy. They get 100K easy, but I'm not sure those guys have ever received from their music, actually got paid from YouTube up to, let me just say, those guys who constantly get 100, they haven't, I don't think they've gotten $2,000 from their music on YouTube. No. You know. So yeah, YouTube can be used to measure success in terms of exposure, all right, and how influential or how hype you are at the moment, but not financial success. You understand? Yeah. So if there's any question, anybody, you guys can ask. I'm still trying to figure out that shit out with CROWNZ. I told him to call on WhatsApp, and WhatsApp ain't working. I've told him to call me on Facebook. Facebook video call. So maybe I can add him on Facebook, since WhatsApp is messing up. No, Zoom, sorry, I'm talking about WhatsApp. Zoom is messing up. Messing the fuck up. You guys can keep the questions coming. Yeah. I'm here today to have a conversation. Okay. I don't have any specific topic I want to drill you guys on or just keep pummeling your head with. I'm here to have a conversation. If you have any questions to ask, you ask. If I have answers, I'll give it. If there are personal questions, you can still ask. Like football, that's personal question. It's almost like politics. And yeah, we've got, I think, 30 more minutes to go. If you can't make it by 30 minutes, then the live will be off. So for now, let's just keep it a conversation. Okay, let's just keep the conversation going between the family and us. Ay, NATO. Why NATO? Net is Stanley and us total views are close to the total views of New Bear Music, 17 million to 23 million. Do you That's a whole 6 million gap. Do you know what 6 million is? Both Stanley and Stanley cannot generate a million views in 3 months. Okay, and before he generates a million views, somebody in New Bear Music may have dropped, which will push the view up again. So I don't know why you are afraid, but why why are you mad though? Wait, why the vex? Why the vex is Stanley the can be top New Bear Music? Do you hate him that much? Nato, why? Hello. Okay, in the next 5 minutes, I'll have to end the stream because it's like he has so many problems that I presume. Like, yeah. So in 5 minutes, if he's not here, and they will end the stream. No. Nato, listen. When you think about it, okay? Among all the names you've called, how many of those guys generate views? Just Renice and Jovi. The rest are just. But most of the views you're talking about, okay? Most of those views come from Renice. Yeah, mostly Renice, then followed by Jovi. And then the other guys, maybe the Pascal song where he dropped that Makiro, I think, when he was still in New Band Music. DJ Mathematica, that guy doesn't generate any views. Tata, nah. Tata Ishaku, all those guys now. So in this point, here we are just talking about New Band Music, which is the view generators, which are Jovi and Renice versus Stanley. And Stanley's, listen, most of those guys, if you think about it, New Band Music artists don't feature. This is one thing you need to think about when you want to talk about this view thing, and if Stanley is will be surpassing the whole of New Band Music. Okay, New Band is a collective, yes, but most of those guys, they sing on their songs. They don't collaborate. If New Band wants to collaborate, they still collaborate within New Band. That's working within their periphery, within their same camp. Everybody there upload songs on the same channel. You understand? It's like a band. But Stanley's own here, he's an individual, but he collaborates with other artists, which means those guys have various camp, various bands. So when he collaborates with them, some of their fans come to his channel to view. So you're talking with somebody who works with other guys versus a group that works just with him themselves. So if they are still surpassing Stanley, then it means they're doing something good. Because just think about My Way. I think My Way is almost getting to 6 million now. That's the highest, Stanley's highest viewed song on YouTube. And Loco alone can generate 5 million views within 2 years. Loco alone can generate it. TZ Pancha, currently he can generate 1 million views within a year or two. I think so. TZ. And My Way and Stanley can generate 500k views in a year. But when he joins all these guys, when he collaborates with these heavy hitters, all these guys who can generate these numbers, his numbers go up. So when you're evaluating those numbers, you can't just take it at face value that, okay, Stanley alone's YouTube channel is about to surpass Nobel Music, the record label. No. Jovi has his own YouTube channel now. He has stopped uploading on YouTube, on Nobel Music YouTube channel. He has gone back to a Jovi One Show, the same channel uploaded on for quite that. So in this case, you can't compare that. Like, if you want to look at it logically, go on both channels, look at their songs, look at where the traffic may have come from, who is supporting who had help from who, and all these things. You realize that even though Nobel Music is above Stanley by 6 million, that just simply came from their camp and their fans and everything they've built. But Stanley's own, he works with so many guys, so all those things, they translate to his views. So we don't have to compare that. It's not about boosting the videos or paying for them. Yes, you can boost the videos, but in Cameroon, when you boost videos, it's kind of useless. It doesn't do anything. You understand? Even Cameroonians, most Cameroonians don't watch YouTube, but because the most, let me just say, a very famous person in Cameroon, if he has 1 million views, just 200K is from Cameroon. That's a fact. Okay, the local even confirmed it. So if you're a Cameroon artist, you sing in pidgin or what language, you can generate 300K views. Just know you're fucking huge in Cameroon. You're huge. Because you haven't gone across, you don't have the crossover success guys like Loco and Kosi and all these other guys have. You don't have it yet, or Blanche. But if you're an artist in Cameroon that you sing and you generate 300K views, the worst of it, you get to 500K views. That's why that with Minstrel song Be Proud, that song was fucking huge because everybody vibed to it. Like even the diaspora really helped it. That song is a Cameroon. And the remix has 6 million views right now. That's a collective of Magasco's fans, Verietina, Mr. Leo, I think White Tag wasn't it? Kamani, all those guys, the collective of all those guys in Cameroon, their fan bases to take it to 6 million. You understand? But if you're an artist in Cameroon, you do just niche songs that relate to Cameroonians and you can generate 300K views. Know you're fucking huge in Cameroon. So if somebody like an Averroes can generate 5 million views with Nyama, just know there's Ivory Coast in it, there's Gabon, there's Senegal, all these French, African-speaking countries in them. So you can't compare all those. Talking about boosting now. If you boost it, because Cameroon, when you use Google Ads in Cameroon, it doesn't work. It works, but the cost per, let's just say per view, is so fucking high that you end up losing instead of generating views and money as compared to YouTube. So, yeah. So yeah, I think we'll call this episode of today a day. History facing difficulties. So thank everybody who tuned in. Ayenkia was the first person here, so shout outs to you. Nato's still here. You have 2 kids. Yeah, 2 kids. I think those were the guys who came in and Nato made it a conversation. So thank you for it. Thank everybody who tuned in. I think I'll have to roll down because it has taken too long and we got shit to do. So it's your boy Liby, and yep, I'm out.